Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So the Gators offense has the football first here today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year, and I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really
decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive lineman, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure.
Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators. Championship on the line. A start.
And I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Tigers offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk. But what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Powers through. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Running back grabs it on a screen. Great move there. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Hands it off on the counter. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And there's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Catch made on the right side. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida.
Yeah, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And the PAT is good. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Rush set it down to the offense. First down. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. They feed the fullback this time, but only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. Along the sideline, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Tigers. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. An entertaining first quarter. Early fireworks as both offenses clearly showed up ready to play. You can see that in the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the 2nd quarter? Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. 1st down and 10. To throw, it's Lagway. Receiver makes the catch.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming. Oh, and he fumbles. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Gators looking to keep this drive rolling. And in first down, they go right back to him. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And they stop him just short, but defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. The Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They're going to run the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a good call in the option, but the quarterback doesn't execute that well. I don't know if he was fooled by the way that defensive end slow-played it or not, but the end deserves a lot of credit for coming up with a great tackle.
Jukes, the defender, gets brought down after a solid game. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Turner trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. This time it's complete. They get him down after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quick catch over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on third down? It's a quarterback keeper. And they'll get him down that time.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down in decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Long enough and good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense setting in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls in the catch. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football, and the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's the offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. It'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43. The offense looks fired up to begin the 2nd half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Here's the 2nd down play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense makes the stop after the completion. 6th play of the drive coming up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Touchdown, Tigers. That puts them on top in the 2nd half. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
The Gators offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's leg way. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. He'll take a deep shot here. And he throws his third interception of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And he'll lost it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Auburn.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Florida offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And Chris, think about it over the years since you and I have been doing college football. Going way back, the guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that could dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense is still on the field. They're going to go. Looking downfield. It's leg way. And here comes a deep shot. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. They'll hand it off. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirby.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And it's complete downfield. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Gators. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in on the conference championship game.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I've just loved to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. Down he goes, a sack.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in '06 when the Gators won the national championship, and we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Punt team ready to boot it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. This should be the last play of the quarter. Scanning the field. It's leg way. Receiver makes the grab. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hawkins. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. This will be fun. Strange things happen. The conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he finds the running back in the flat. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the 1st down. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw it again. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That's how he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then load in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Second down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Lagway. And looking for a big play here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He pulls it in for a big gain. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Offense facing second and goal.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback, the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Back in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. That one's going to hurt. Take that crucial touchdown off the board, back them up, and we'll see if they can score again. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Caught near the goal line. He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
All right, it's a completed pass, not enough to get the ball into the end zone, so you got a fourth down, trailing by 3. To me, Chris, a real pivotal point in this game. Does the coach kick the field goal for the tie, or does he go for it to take the lead, potentially, by scoring the touchdown? Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game, probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Finding some room with the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 20, at the 10, touchdown, Auburn. And they'll claim the fourth-quarter lead. So still an important piece of business to take care of here, the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Looks to his left and makes the completion. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. To throw, it's Lagway. Throws it to the right. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down play coming up. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are. Critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Auburn now operating in the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quick spin on the run. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Gives it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Obviously, a high-scoring game, Kirk. They just couldn't match the other guy. Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Gators offense is up first today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Crossing the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Important second down play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Hawkins. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Third down coming up after that running play. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
We'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner choosing to field this one. Coverage team brings down the returner. So UCF's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. Two guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into trap.
And it's caught inside the 10. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Florida, 14, UCF, 0.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
I mean, is this guy a threat or what? I've been so impressed by what he can do watching him this week on film. I was excited to see him get a chance to show what he could do, not just throwing, but watching him make plays like this.
It's caught downfield. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. The Knights looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. The pocket breaking down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
He makes the grab. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. He's running out of time here. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks with a first down gain. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They're going to run it. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Using his legs, it's Brown. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The Knights come up to the line in a hurry up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's leg way. Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Good enough for first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The offense going with the hurry-up. Back to pass. It's Brown. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Knights. Strong game by this quarterback. A much-needed scorecard trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Trying to find some room. It's Hawkins. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. And he's past the 45. Quick juke to get free. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida. Here's the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
That makes the score Florida 28. UCF.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Looking to pass. It's Brown. The short completion to the tight end. Makes the defender miss. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. With the catch, it's Pittman. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Tries to get it to the running back, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to throw again. Taking a shot here. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. That's the spin move. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's the handoff. The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And
he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he's got it. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it from the gun. And they're just able to get him down at the 1. So close. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage seam gets the returner to the ground. So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They get the second half started with the running play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Knights hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Second down coming up.
Looking to throw. It's Brown. Throws to the tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. And it's good for a first down at the 36. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Has the first down, still on the move. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line. That run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. The back's got it. A quick juke. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback keeps the football. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop him. The Knights line it up with 1st and goal. Direct snap to the back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
E.F.A cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. The Gators offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. He's going to take off. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And they heave it deep downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. It's a big play, moves the ball down inside the 30. The offense really clicking here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. To the air, it's Lagway. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 30. At the 20. Touchdown. Nice. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Using his legs on the scramble, and he'll be brought down. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. He stays alive. Catch made on the left side. We wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags the quick throw. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff. Working with the lead, it comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Hawkins. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida. Extra point try coming now. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score Florida 42, E.F.A.
Fields it inside the 5-yard. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Florida, number 6.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
That makes the score Florida 49.
Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. One final play before the end of the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down near the third quarter. And if we can divert your attention to the sky for a second, what an amazing sight that is. A few people know the 50-yard line of UCF Stadium lines up with the launch pad at Cape Canaveral about 50 miles away. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. Movement at the second level of the defense now. On third down, he drops to throw. He escapes the sack. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Knights will line up to kick it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looking for his back. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he throws his third interception of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
So second down after the incompletion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Lets it go quickly. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds, so that clock will keep ticking.
Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. That sack makes it third down.
Brings up third down.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to float this one to the right side. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now
he's looking deep here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team the game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Caught, completion. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. Finds room at the 30. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. And the Gators look to keep this drive moving. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Touchdown, Florida. And the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
That makes the score Florida 56.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. To the air. It's Brown. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, UCF. This offense is still clicking. And now to try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. The Gators offense retakes the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. great feeling to be up big on the road. Gets rid of it on the move. That's caught. It's Hawkins. And the defense brings him down. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got a man down the middle. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking...
Touchdown, Gators. And this one is getting ugly.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Brown. The pass rush closing in.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up.
This one ends up a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Tackled right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. The Gators are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback finds a target. They bring down. But that's a nice gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Coming up, second down and goal. Touchdown, Florida. And the beatdown continues.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Florida, 72. UCF, 35.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the kickoff will be a return. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Stanford Cardinal. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Stanford's offense making their way on the field today. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game in the college football world would change since then?
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
It's a quick grab. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Brown. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Now it's second down here. They're going to run it here. Jukes to get free. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker down, so hold everything. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Motion now from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So it's second down and long here from the 13. Ball handed off. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
To throw, it's Brown. Throws it to the right. And he pulls in the catch. He'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game on the play. A new set of downs after that completion. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Handing off on the draw play. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. The offense getting set up. Here's second down. Send the back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. So Florida's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. The offense with poor field position, backed up inside their own 10. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Gators have first and 10 here. Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30. And we're going to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Gators looking to cash in the red zone. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play. You guys up front lined up. It's first down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
How aggressive do you get on first and 10?
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Dropping back, it's Brown. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Shotgun formation here on third down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Stanford offense lines up on 1st and goal now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. 2nd and goal for the offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. This one is right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Quarterback escapes the pocket. With the catch, it's Hawkins. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Gators. Extra point makes the lead 11. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Florida 14, Stanford 3.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? The shotgun handoff here. Makes a nice move there. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. 2nd down play coming up. Press coverage now from the secondary. Back to pass. It's Brown. Makes a quick grab. And they've got him.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looks like Stanford will have the 1st down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, this defense is struggling up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. And the punt team now on to kick it away. On the return, it's Daniels. And they've got the returner corralled. 1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Going for his running back. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Let's it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. To throw, it's Lagway. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage.
Touchdown, Florida. This offense cannot be stopped.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but a solid gain there in first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Brown. Couldn't find anybody open, and he just has to throw it away. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Looking to throw it on first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's got it inside the 15, and the return will be brought down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Offense getting set, second down play here. Throws a rocket toward the right side. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Scanning the field, it's Brown. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Stanford. This quarterback on fire today.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Daniels. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The Florida offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Receiver makes the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch does get the foot down.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
It's a 1st and 10 play.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Off play action. He's looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. And the Gators pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Defense is coming after him. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. Finding space at the 20. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. This one is getting ugly. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Linebacker shifting around now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here comes a handoff. Powering through.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Keeping it on the ground here. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And he throws his third interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The Gators line up with a first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry.
Touchdown, Florida. To stretch the lead, the route is on. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Quick throw to the left side. He pulls it in for a big gain. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Scanning the field, it's Brown. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, my gosh. At this point, this offensive coordinator has to consider going to the backup. This defense is baiting him into coverage, and he continues to throw these interceptions.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Try to run it with the option. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. That has not been the case here so far. Looking to scramble. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Gators. And the route is on. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
56, Stanford, 17.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Cardinal. No chance.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And he knocks through the PAT. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to throw. It's Turner. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Breaks loose at the 45. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. And the Gators moving quickly down the field here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Running out of time in the pocket. Great cut there. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. The Gators looking to cash in this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. It's caught downfield. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. To throw, it's Brown. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw complete to the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have...
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebrate. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders in this defense. Tough spot here. 2nd and long from the 16. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. Impressive spin there. First down. They'll keep the drive going to the 37. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down, looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Dropping back. It's Turner. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. We're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to launch it deep again. This pass is incomplete, 0-0 on the clock. That's it. Well, this one ended up being a